Hello, I am Adam, the first human God created. He placed me in the magnificent garden he had made, so I can take care of it. But unfortunately, I disobeyed the only rule he had given me. And that was not without consequences. Stay until the end of the video to find out exactly what happened. Enjoy your viewing.
Then the earth was empty and without form, and there was no life. Then God says, "Let there be light," and light appeared. God separated the darkness from the light, creating day and night. The second day, God separated the waters above from the waters below, creating the heavens and the seas. On the third day, God gathers the waters together, revealing dry land. Then he creates vegetation, tree plant, and all kinds of plant life. Day 4. God creates the sun to rule the day, and the moon to rule the night and the stars. The fifth day, God creates the sea creatures, fish and birds of the air. On the sixth day, God creates the land animals, and God forms man in his own image, giving him dominion over the earth, breathing into him the breath of life. And Adam became a living being. Adam stood up and looked around him, amazed by the beauty of its environment. God had created a perfect place for him, a garden where he could live in harmony with all the creation. This garden, called Eden, was a place of infinite beauty, filled with streams of pure water, of delicious fruits and beautiful trees. The animals lived there in peace, and the land was green and fertile.
You will be the lion, and you will be called the giraffe. I think the name suits you.
Adam spent his days naming animals, to observe the creatures, and to enjoy the peace that reigned around him. He lived without worrying, needing nothing, for everything was given to him by God. He walked under the trees, listened to the song of the birds, and fed on the fruits of the garden.
I'm so bored.
God, seeing that Adam was alone, decided to create a companion for him. He put a deep sleep on Adam. He took one of her ribs and formed a woman. When Adam woke up, he saw Eve, created in his image, pure and beautiful.
Here is finally someone who is like me. A companion to walk by my side.
I have come to be by your side, to live with you in this garden.
Adam and Eve lived in the garden, living in perfect harmony with nature and animals. He had no worries, for God had given them all the earth as an inheritance. He fed on the fruits of the garden, walked together along the streams, and spent time contemplating the beauty of the Eden.
This is the mango. You'll like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. Here, you can see the 4 great rivers of Eden.
Wow, it's wonderful.
The garden is our home, and God gave us everything, so we have to look after this place. Look, they're beautiful fish, aren't they? Would you like to see others up close?
Yes.
I have to show you something very important.
What is it?
You will see him once on the scene.
Then Adam brought Eve close to the tree of good and evil, and explained to him God's prohibition to touch it.
So you see, Eve, we must never eat of this fruit. Otherwise, we will die.
One day, while Eve walked near the tree of good and evil, the one that God had forbidden them to eat, a cunning snake, the enemy of man, approached her. The snake, with his sweet and seductive voice, began to talk to him.
Come, get closer. Don't be afraid.
Hesitant Eve approached the snake slowly.
Did God tell you not to eat all the fruit in the garden?
No, God said not to eat this fruit, nor to touch it, on pain of dying.
No, you will not die. God knows that as soon as you eat it, your eyes will open and you will be like him, knowing good and evil.
The snake continued to seduce Eve, making him believe that eating fruit would be beneficial to her. She was attracted to the idea of becoming wise, and to know what God only knew. Then Eve took the fruit, and despite God's warning, she ate it. Then at that moment, his eyes opened.
You can see that I was right. You are not dead. Better yet, you are like God now. It's not that bad, right? Then all you have to do now is to give some to Adam too. He will love it. Go ahead.
What are you doing here, Eve? I was looking for you in the garden.
Adam holds and eats. This fruit will make us like God.
If you say it's good, then I'll eat too.
Adam took the fruit, and despite God's warning, he ate it. At that moment, his eyes also opened, and he realized that he was naked. He felt a deep shame when he saw this. When God walked in the garden, as he used to, he calls Adam.
Where are you, Adam? Adam!
I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid.
Who told you you were naked? Did you eat of the fruit of the tree that I forbade you to eat?
The woman you gave to be with me gave me fruit, and I ate it.
Because you listened to your wife, and that you ate of the fruit of the tree. Cursed be the earth because of you. You will die because you are sincere, and you will return sincere. And you, the woman, you listened to the voice of the snake, and you sinned. You will have pain in pregnancy. Your desire will be for your husband, but it will rule over you. You, the snake, you are cursed among all the animals. You crawl on your belly, and you'll eat fat all your life.
God, in his justice, could not leave Adam and Eve in the garden. He cast them out of the Garden of Eden, placing cherubs and a flamboyant sword to guard the entrance to the garden, so they can't come back.
It was our home, but now we have to leave it.
Everything changed, Adam. We have lost everything we hold dear.
And so Adam and Eve were expelled from the garden, and they began a new life outside of Eden, carrying with them the knowledge of good and evil, and the consequences of their disobedience. But even in suffering and separation from God, a hope remained. For God promised that one day, someone of their descendants would crush the head of the snake. Adam and Eve lived for a very long time, and had several children in the years that followed. Their first child was Cain and Abel. But with time, they screamed from other children, and over the centuries, all the earth was populated by men and women, all descendants of Adam and Eve. The story of the creation and expulsion of Adam and Eve reveals us both the greatness and fragility of humanity. We were created to live in perfect harmony with God and nature, but by harassment and disobedience, suffering and separation have entered the world. However, God, in his infinite mercy, did not abandon humanity to this condition. Although the fall broke the original unit, God has given us a chance for redemption. This redemption was accomplished by Jesus Christ, who by his sacrifice on the cross has freed us from the curse of sin. It is through him that we find freedom today, because, believing in him and his work of salvation, we can be reconciled with God and restore the broken relationship. The message we must listen to is that of responsibility, of our choices, of the freedom given to each of us to follow or to reject God, and especially of the Lord who dwells in divine mercy, fully manifested in Jesus. Even after our mistakes, we can always return to God through his infinite love and the grace of Jesus Christ.
Thank you for watching our story to the end. If you stayed until here, write and comment obedience. We really hope you enjoyed this story. If this is the case, don't forget to put a like, to subscribe to the channel, and not hesitate to discover the other videos we offer. Also help us reach more people by sharing this video around you. Thank you, and may God bless you.